Hey Assassins, welcome to today's video. So, today is episode 3 out of 9 on our Best in Class series, and today we're going to be focusing on the healers. If you are new to the channel and you've not seen one of these episodes before, I'll link the previous 2 episodes in the description below, so you can check them out if you want to. But yeah, if you are new, consider subscribing. This is a road to 1,000 subscribers, so hopefully we'll get there very soon. And yeah, appreciate if you could consider subscribing. Right, so let's go into the heal class here. I'll do what I normally do. I'll explain a little bit about them, going through it, and then I'll kind of rank them where I think they are in the class, like first, second, third, etc. It's very nice that we've got Malik in this class as well, brand new hero to the game, so it's good that we're doing this video after he's been introduced. So right, let's go in. We'll start bottom right as we always do and just go up. So Isabel, if that's how you pronounce her name. Right, if you take a look at her skill, she's very kind of a bit unique. She's more, I think she's more support really than she's a healer. But yeah, she can increase people's lethality and dexterity by 21%. But 8 ticks, she only gets one of them charges, so she can obviously help you out with Ezio, any assassin really that obviously assassinates and sneaks past people, things like that. So she can boost that skill for them, which is quite nice. She can sneak past people herself. Yeah, so if you've got a healer that, and a shadow assassin kind of needed for that one level, you can bring her in. Obviously, she's only common. She's not the best, but early game, yeah, probably not too bad. She can reveal rooms, so randomly anyway. So you just click this, and it just reveals a room. And yeah, you get 5 charges of this, so if you're a bit unsure where a chest is or what's going to be in that room, you can reveal it. And she's got a combat medic, so restores 21% of the selected target's health. Additionally, 25% chance to heal 15% health over 4 ticks. So you've only got a 25% chance of this propping. This is obviously why she's nowhere near as good as some of the others, because this is luck based. So she does more than Gaspar does on the actual initial. She does an extra %, but she only has a 25% chance to get off another 15% healing over 4 ticks. So it's not that reliable, and yeah, you've got 2 charges of this. Right, so Angela. So she's again got a bit of support about her, quite good at getting around the map. She's got this ability here, so strikes for 60% damage and reduces defense and attack by 28% for 10 ticks. Obviously, this just happens when if you go into combat with her, use this ability, yeah, you'll reduce their defense and attack for a little bit. So you're taking less damage because their attack's been lowered, and obviously you hit them a little bit harder. She actually restores 45% to the whole party. So she's a bit different to the others. She's a field medic, not a combat medic. So it's quite nice. Yeah, she can heal everybody in the mission rather than just one selected target. Granted, it's only once, but it still gives you, obviously, your whole team a nice little buff. So if all 3 of your heroes are about half health, you pop this ability, more or less gets them back to full, and you can carry on the mission. So not too bad. And she can also guarantee initiative on all combatants on the select target for 15 ticks. So yeah, it's you can give initiative to someone that can go in and do bits. So yeah, she's kind of a support as well as a healer. Seems to kind of be something that's going around with some of the healers at the minute. But yeah, not a bad ability if you get her. Obviously, she's a rare hero, so fairly farmable and not too bad. But this man basically makes, well, everyone else redundant, more or less, and he's only a common hero, and that is Gaspar. My favourite looking character in the whole Assassin's Creed franchise. I love the Plague Doctor, I really do. Lucky enough to go Venice and actually see some of the masks. If I ever do get back there again, I'm going to pick one of them up. I think it's absolutely amazing. Always used to pick this character for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood Online. Yeah, massive fan, so I'm glad that he's as good as he is. Why is he so good? Well, let's go to his skills. Field Doctor, so restores 20% of the selected health target and another 20% over 5 ticks. So this is why everybody takes him into Story 28, because even though Isabel had an extra percentage on healing, she only had a 25% chance to activate another 15% over 4 ticks, as Gaspar is guaranteed to heal another 20% over 5 ticks. So even if you're in combat and you're taking damage, he's just amazing. Like, you're constantly replenishing your health, and this is why he's the #1 choice for Story 28. Obviously with a T5 weapon, it gives all of them an extra charge on either a combat medic or a field medic or things like that. So yeah, with the 3 charges, it just makes him so sustainable. He can increase your health by 50% for 15 ticks. So if you're at full health, pop this, bang, you know, your health's gone up straight away. Use him to heal that health up as well. And you've basically just, you know, more or less just, you know, not far, well, obviously halved your health upwards. So yeah, so if you had 1,000 health, you'd go up to 1,500 health. So much more health to play about with for 15 ticks. So obviously when you go into the last room on Story 28, having that health buff is just really nice. Like, you know, you take out your people, once that tick drops off, you go back down to what your original health was, but it should still be full at the time as well. So it just lets you kind of take free damage. So yeah, an amazing hero. Applies a poison as well, quite nice. Yeah, he's just a very well-rounded hero. Can handle himself in a fight as well. Not too shabby on that end. And yeah, for a common hero, he's just absolutely immense. Easily farmable, and that's kind of what makes all the others a little bit more redundant. Is the fact that he's so easy to obtain, and he's, like, you know, the best healer. So let's go to Claudia. Now Claudia is up there with Gaspar. But she's not easily obtainable. The only way you can get her is either by completing the achievements in the game, or by buying featured cubes when she's in a Helix Rift event. So if she's one of the sync bonuses in a Helix Rift event, you can purchase them cubes and get the drops via that. So you don't necessarily have to do all the achievements, but it costs money. It's not easily farmable. And, you know, you've got to wait for her to come around in an event. It could be once every 4 months. So, yeah, she's very hard to obtain. That's the only reason why I've not, like, Gaspar is considered better over Claudia. It's just the fact that he's so easily farmable. She isn't. She's more of a trophy champion or hero. So, she kills an enemy below 35% health instantly. So once they're below 35% health, bang, just use this ability. When it gets to 5-star, it actually heals her as well. And this is why people, I don't know if it can still be done now after the 2.9 update, but pre 2.9, she could solo Story 28 with enough extra training. She heals off of a dodge. So, yeah, so she's like another Maria, basically. She's got on guard as well. So when she gets initiative, dodge is increased by 12%. So if you can get initiative, you're just dodging for fun, and obviously getting all that health back. You're healing off of this ability as well. She can sneak past people if need be. Combat medic, now she restores 21% of health over the selected target. I think this only has a 25% chance again to prop for 15%. So that is why Gaspar is slightly considered the better hero, because his healing is guaranteed, as hers is a bit hit and miss. And again, increases health on the target as well. So basically more or less the same abilities as Gaspar. Gaspar's just executes his a little bit better, but, you know, she can more than handle herself in a fight with the extra training. And if you use her correctly, she can absolutely pile through content. So yeah, very good hero. Very, very good hero. Right, Malik. Now, he's new to the game. I've recently done a video on him. The video on him will be up in the I section on the right hand side of your screen. So if you click that, it will take you to this video. He's bugged at the minute, but he's awesome. A lot of people were like, I don't want him. He's going to be another Gaspar. Gaspar's my healer. He ain't never going to replace him. Well, he's not there to replace him. He's got combat medic again, so obviously when this hits rank 5, it will be restores 21% health and a 25% chance to restore another 15%. but he can get around the map very well. He can assassinate people very well. And this ability here, you're meant to have 3 charges of it at the minute. At the minute it's bugged. You get unlimited. You can just use this over and over and over again. And it is amazing. He can just literally dodge for days. Well, not dodge, they miss. And this was only at 4-star. And the video is quite impressive. A lot of people are actually a little bit gutted that they didn't go for him a lot harder, because they obviously were like, well, no, I've got Gaspar, don't need him. But if you need a an assassin and a healer in the same mission, he's all of that wrapped into one, and a very good one at that. So yeah, absolutely love him. Great addition to the game. Right, last but not least, and he is the least, is Alexis. That's I apologies if I've butchered that. Right, so you go to skills. 50% chance to stun the enemy, strikes for 150% damage. His attack isn't that great anyway, so it doesn't do that much damage. Debuffs an enemy's defense by 40% for 8 ticks while debuff is active. All attacks heal for 3% health. Well, 3% health is exactly much to write home about. And yeah, he's just, yeah, it doesn't help anyone really, not even himself. He's got this ability here. Restores 50% health to allies and boosts defense for 40% for 10 ticks. Now, it's not a bad ability, but you can only activate it once. So once them 10 ticks are over, he's even more useless. He's actually probably better to your dead if you're looking to try and get through a hard bit of content, because upon defeat, heals all remaining allies for 40% and buffs their attack for 60% for 4 ticks. I mean, 4 ticks is nothing in this game. So if he does die, you at least get a nice little bit of healing off of it, and then you get an increased attack for 4 ticks. It's not much, but it's something. But yeah, very lackluster hero, not really worth the night of day, to be honest with you. So if I was to rank these, Gaspar #1. Now, Claudia, I'm not ranking for the pure simple fact that she's really not that obtainable. A lot of people, I still don't have her at 5-star. She's on a par with Gaspar, just not as, I just think just a little bit less than Gaspar, because as I said, you just can't really get the fragments of her that easily. I'd then go Malik, absolute beast, love him. As I said, make sure you check out the video in the ice section on the top right hand corner. Angela and Isabel, they're just made redundant by Gaspar. Gaspar's much easier farmable. Before you actually get Angela, you know, you can farm him to 5-star before you even have a chance to actually start farming her. So no, Gaspar all the way. And then Alexis, just, yeah, I'll probably pick the other 2 over him, to be honest with you. Not a fan. For an epic hero, extremely disappointing. And yeah, he's the worst by a country mile in my eyes. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. As I said, don't forget to check out the previous episodes if you haven't done already. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video, Assassins. Good night.